It is now my great pleasure I call on Brandon Karp to deliver this morning's occasional address. Brandon graduated medicine at Monash University with honours in 1987 and continued clinical practice till 2008, largely at the Alfred Hospital and later in general practice. In 1997, he co-founded with his wife the digital health business UHG, which today is Australia's leading B2B marketplace connecting business, particularly insurers, legal firms and government agents, to the fragmented ecosystem of healthcare providers through its proprietary technology platform, MediBridge. He was Managing Director till 2014 and then took up the role as Executive Chairman till 2019 when UHG was sold to MedHealth Group, part of the US-owned ExamWorks. Today, his passion and purpose is to improve healthcare through innovation and wants to use his experience as a medical practitioner and entrepreneur to facilitate this. Currently, he spends most of his time as an advisor on portfolio of commercial and non-for-profit healthcare businesses, which include Afterpay Health, Australia's leading buy now, pay later company, where he initiated their move into the health and wellness sector in 2008. Health Match, whose goal is to make the process of finding a clinical trial as simple as possible for all, and OC Health Group, using technology to improve workplace health and safety. He continues to operate High Street Medical Clinic, a primary care centre in Prahran. He is the chair of the not-for-profit Victorian Clinical Genetics Service, Australia's leading specialist laboratory and genetics service. He is also director of the Murdoch Children's Research Institute and a member of its Innovation and Commercialisation Committee. He is passionate about inspiring and supporting doctors to improve healthcare through innovation, and in 2022 was instrumental in establishing Australian Clinical Entrepreneur Program, an accelerator program for clinicians where he was appointed National Entrepreneurial Lead. That year he became an Honorary Enterprise Fellow of the University of Melbourne. In early 2023, he led the formation of the Australian Society for Medical Entrepreneurship and Innovation, not-for-profit, where he is currently the president. Quite the resume. Please join me in welcoming Brandon Karp.
Thank you, Professor Kennedy, for your kind introduction. Vice-Chancellor, Deans, members of the faculty, distinguished guests, and importantly, graduates receiving your degrees and your families. My invitation to deliver the occasional address has prompted me to journey back in time to 1987, the year I graduated with a medical degree. Back then, I had a vivid image of my future career, yet life's unpredictable nature has led me on a path far more extraordinary and fulfilling than I could ever have imagined. Steve Jobs wisely said, "You can't connect the dots looking forward. You can only connect them looking backwards. So you have to trust that the dots will somehow connect in your future. You have to trust in something, your gut, destiny, life, karma, whatever." This profound insight reminds us that the future is an intricate tapestry woven from the threads of our choices, chances, and challenges. It's about trusting the journey, even when the destination is not in sight. It's this belief in the unseen that empowers you to follow your heart, even when it veers off the well-trodden path. This very philosophy has been my guiding star, leading me to this dot, standing on this dais to deliver this speech, for which I'm so honoured and truly so grateful. I'd like to share with you two pivotal stories from my life, each representing a crucial dot in my journey as I look backwards today. The first story is about rejection and realisation. It was 1994. I was working at the Alfred Hospital. I was steadfast in my pursuit of a career in dermatology. My intense dedication to become a dermatologist was fuelled in part by my desire to fulfil an unspoken expectation I felt from my father. A respected doctor himself, he had a fulfilling career as a GP, but I always sensed a quiet aspiration in him that I would become a medical specialist. This unvoiced expectation became my silent driving force. However, life had a different plan for me. After 2 years of vigorous studying, I passed the first exam, which was incredibly difficult and a significant hurdle. So I was very hopeful to be selected into a dermatology training position. I was recently married and keen to start a family, but I was looking for certainty and clarity to begin what I thought would be a lifetime career as a dermatologist. The notice came with the list of names for the training positions. My name was not amongst them. I was devastated. The rejection, initially a source of deep disappointment, gradually unfolded into a powerful moment of self-realisation. It was then I recognised I was chasing a dream, shaped more by my father's perception and expectation, rather than my own true passions. This epiphany, although so painful, was liberating. It opened my eyes to new possibilities and set me on a path that was authentically mine. Your time is limited, so don't waste it living someone else's life. Follow your heart and search for something you love. Work is a big part of your life, so don't just settle. Trust the journey. My second story is about seizing the opportunity and courage. In 2002, while working as a GP, I found myself growing increasingly weary of the repetitive task of filling out paper forms in my nearly illegible handwriting, navigating the cumbersome process of mailing them, and dealing with the frustration of inevitable rejections when they couldn't be read. I knew there had to be a smarter way. This mundane task ignited a spark of innovation. Leveraging emerging technologies like the internet, we created a faster, more secure digital solution. We started with just one life insurance client, but soon transformed the entire health information exchange landscape. In just a few years, UHG, the business I founded with my wife, became a market-leading digital health company, which I led for almost 20 years. This pivotal moment transformed my career from clinical practice to medical innovation and entrepreneurship. Whilst met with scepticism and judgment by many of my medical colleagues and my parents, I had the courage of my conviction in this new direction. As a reminder to forge my own path, a poster was adorned on the wall of my UHG office with the words of Ralph Waldo Emerson: "Don't follow where the path may lead. Go instead where there is no path and leave a trail." I could not have foreseen how this decision would shape my future. Yet looking back, it stands as another pivotal dot in my life's canvas. It was a testament to the unseen connections that weave our destiny, a reminder that the most significant opportunities often come disguised in the ordinary, requiring nothing but the courage to seize them and the faith to follow where they may lead. This experience, a blend of opportunity and intuition, underscored the beauty of trusting in the journey, even when the destination is veiled in mystery. So as you all stand on the brink of your own remarkable journeys, cherish this moment of triumph with your loved ones. But remember, your degree is merely the key to an adventure that is uniquely yours. Embrace curiosity, wield courage, and never shy away from carving your own path. The world is waiting for the mark you will leave. Remember, it's about creating the dots and trusting that they will somehow connect in the future. Thank you and all the best.